All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the biggest opportunity in the next few days and the next few months. Bitcoin, the entire market is on the move. Bitcoin is well on its way back to 50,000. But let's talk about, click the link below, learn more skills like this at school at bitcoinrich.com. There's a promo link here on this beautiful Friday. Make sure you get in. You'll save immediately just by clicking that link and enrolling. And you can start watching videos as soon as right now. This weekend, all you need is 10 minutes and you need a cell phone. It's very easy, works just like YouTube, so I encourage you to do that. But we're at the advent, kind of like back in the day of the pre-internet. You probably remember like Prodigy and CompuServe and how that was the first entrance into internet technology before everything exploded. And then after that, we got Google, Facebook, Twitter. We've seen other companies in the tech space like Tesla, even Netflix might be considered a part of this revolution. But now we have a new decentralized interface being built worldwide. So let's talk about that specifically. You've probably heard of smart contracts, like with the number 2 blockchain in the world, Ethereum, which allows you to programmatically basically set the terms for a future event. Say a business contract or a real estate deal or financing through decentralized finance, otherwise known as DeFi. Or maybe you're buying a digital piece of art through NFTs or non-fungible tokens. But what we have happening now is the building of the first ever truly decentralized internet. So let me explain this to you. Now the internet is centralized. There's about 5 big tech companies that control all of it. They control you. They own you. They own your ID. They own your social media account. They own your customers. Well, the new internet will actually tokenize you. And this is pretty cool, meaning that you can monetize yourself through micropayments. You can receive and send other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can host your own content, completely avoiding the traditional IT stack of cloud services that you get from Microsoft or Amazon, but instead host your own services on the decentralized net. And so this is what we're seeing moving forward is basically an autonomous internet never before been created by blockchains that are self-governing. And this is extremely radical because it's building competitors to, say, LinkedIn. One case in point would be the District app, which is not a proprietary app, but a decentralized application that has been built on top of the internet computer blockchain. Just one example of that. There's also OpenChat software being built on it right now that's fully autonomous, governed by its users, incentivized by you tuning in, monetized by you tuning in, and is far more efficient than any other smart contract system that is currently in existence. So I was watching a great interview earlier with Dominic, who's basically kind of the talking head of the Definity Foundation and ICP Internet Computer. I go through a lot more details at school, but he was making, I thought, a really fantastic point comparing Ethereum smart contract technologies in terms of hosting the internet versus ICP. For about a gigabyte of internet smart contract storage, it will cost you upwards of near $100 million. You've probably heard of gas fees and how Ethereum really isn't that scalable. It's one of the reasons Vitalik has said ICP is probably the best competitor. I'm paraphrasing a little bit to ICP, but it's one of the reasons we see the high gas fees, and there's problems on its chain, which is now moving from a proof of work to a proof of staking technology to try to find a workaround or off-chain ways to lower the fee and solve the problem of that scalability, which arguably is the greatest problem when you're looking at Ethereum. And some other blockchains have that problem as well. Bitcoin is slower. It's much more like digital gold. It takes 4 to 5 confirmations before you get approval. Well, Definity, and there's all kinds of crazy technologies out there that we are learning about at bitcoinrich.com, click the link below, is solving that problem. So in comparison, what would normally cost you $100 million to serve that smart contract internet, so to speak, for just a gigabyte of storage worldwide, costs you like $5 a year on the ICP network, which uses something called cycles. There's also a canister system. It's somewhat complex, but basically serves the decentralized internet, a cloud-based system of websites, dApps, DeFi, and will also be working with banking systems, essentially, like Bitcoin, tokenizing it with smart contracts on the chain. Okay, so this is what people don't understand. ICP, the internet computer, works on chain with Bitcoin. It's not an off-chain event. It has nothing to do with the Lightning Network or anything like this. And in fact, there's new technology opportunities of just building a bank, so to speak, to increase the confirmation time of, let's say, you sending a micropayment of Bitcoin to maybe some social media user you think is cool or creates really cool content. So we're at the beginning stages. It's very nascent and very early. This is why there's so much money to be made. It's why you're reading about 12-year-olds making $400,000 selling NFTs. It's why blockchain programmers are making, in some cases, millions and millions of dollars a year. It's why you're reading about doggy coin millionaires, the Dogecoin, and all these other things, is we are in the nascent stages, kind of like AOL, CompuServe, and the Prodigy days, of a new decentralized internet that will be in direct competition with centralized services like the modern internet today, which is controlled by Facebook or Google or Twitter or LinkedIn, or basically these proprietary centralized hosting services that Microsoft and Amazon serve, for example. So we can't really build into a new official decentralized internet until the hosting provisions are actually truly decentralized. For example, many of the DeFi platforms like Uniswap are actually centralized hosted with their websites. So they're technically really not decentralized because they're dependent on the same big tech. So this is really the vision of Tim Berners-Lee and others attempting to build what used to be cool about the internet and now empowering it to and by and for the people in a very big material way. So this is kind of like the freedom and liberty side. I think a lot of you don't see and you might not understand about blockchain technology. Of course, I review all at school. All this and more at school. Click that link below, go over various opportunities. My next 100,000x potential picks. Not financial advice, of course, but just what I'm doing with my own money. As we see Bitcoin and all this global disruption, look what happened in Afghanistan. All the geopolitical disruption, the dollar in focus here in the United States on the decline, although that might pump a little bit maybe in 2022 as they eventually start to taper. We see all this inflation. We see this problem here domestically at home in the United States and worldwide. Well, what's going to solve this problem? What's going to solve this problem, in my opinion, or at least attempt to do it, is a decentralized tech that empowers and incentivizes its users, you tuning in. So imagine a world where you own your own social media accounts. You own your identity. You are the sovereign bank of your own money. You can transfer border payments almost and near instantaneously and costlessly. You can fractionalize commerce in the metaverse. You can buy and sell goods, not just art, but actual real transactions and real micro mini economies, maybe in a video game that you like to play. So there's so much opportunity in this space. There's really no other space like this in the world that is not only transitioning to a new currency. You're seeing governments want to come out and try to control this stuff with their cash equivalents like CBDCs, but also the private freedom side of technologies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, cross-border payment systems like XRP, and ICP, one of my top picks at school, which I've gone public with, which is building the new decentralized internet, which, by the way, isn't built on Ethereum. It's an entire new blockchain, which has about a 20-year or so rollout. And we're in the beginning stages. It only came to market several months ago. So we're seeing all of this pick up speed. And I think this is going to happen fast. Not only do I see prices hitting skyrocketing new highs across the board. I mean, I think our next major aggregate target in the blockchain space is about $5 trillion in market cap. We're at $2 trillion today. But you're going to see technologies like ICP really, really move to the upside. You're going to see niche applications and niche products being built that you could participate in right now that are going to be the next Googles, be the next YouTubes, be the next Facebooks, be the next LinkedIns. So it really is an incredible opportunity for all of you out there to learn new skills, create cash flows, learn how to stake your currencies. You can stake crypto at 7%, 10%, 15%. You can do this with ICP on their neuron network system, a video that I'm going to do very shortly and teach you how to do that, where you actually earn rewards as being a part of its voting protocol. So this really is the early stages. Like, think Prodigy, think AOL, think CompuServe, think BBSing bulletin board services, think Atari video games before the internet even existed. And this is going to be so massive, so radical, there's going to be tons of profits to be made in some cases, and more importantly, and probably just more fun, a ton to learn about. It's where the new jobs are, the new careers, the new opportunities. And I just want to encourage you on this Friday, take the risk on yourself. You've got one shot in life. So stay motivated. Realize you can do this. Realize you need a roadmap to success. You need mentors. You need good coaches. And that's what we provide for you. I provide for you at school, our world-class blockchain academy. We got tens of thousands of students around the world, people from all over the world engaging in all of this new tech. It's a lot of fun. You don't have to be a computer genius, just like you don't have to be a computer genius to watch this video. But learn about this stuff, because I'm telling you, in a few years from now, as we get into 2022, 23, all the way out into 25, you'll come to realize this is as big as the internet. Social media, e-commerce combined. And the next big tech opportunities are in this space. Anyways, I want to see you there, guys. BitcoinRich.com. Click the link below. Price is going up soon. Get in on this beautiful Friday and subscribe now. I want to see you there. Think and grow BitcoinRich.com. Click the link below. It's the only link that you can click. Just click that, enroll, and start watching content today on this beautiful Friday. God bless. Hey guys, Christopher Green. Have you seen Bitcoin lately? At a new all-time high. Pretty incredible. You know, I first started learning about Bitcoin about 10 years ago. Read the white paper, Satoshi Nakamoto. Started learning everything I can. In fact, I just took delivery on this brand new bright orange. Reminds me of Bitcoin. It looks pretty cool. Corvette, 2020. You know, 10 years ago, I never would have imagined that I could do something like this. Not that the car is a big deal, but I got it because it reminds me of the sheer fact that people don't always understand new technology, right? It's not until the masses, until it becomes obvious that they get involved. In fact, I'm shooting a brand new course here. I'm the founder and creator of BitcoinRich.com. We teach all the fundamentals. In fact, there's my cameraman right there. About blockchain tech. I teach you the difference between Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, what are cross-border remittance payments, what is blockchain, proof of work versus proof of stake. I teach you potentially how to earn income, create value, start a new job, basically participate in this brand new world that we've never had before. So you can get in the driver's seat and learn something new. Click the link below. We've got a button up here, and down here. Visit us at BitcoinRich.com today. Learn everything that you can about this radical breakthrough new technology. You know, the cool thing about blockchain and Bitcoin, it's why you should subscribe at BitcoinRich.com, is I actually think this is bigger than social media, e-commerce combined. I think it's going to change the entire world of finance. I think it's a brand new store of value. I think it's a brand new job. It could be a new business for many of you tuning in that are getting involved now and understand how this is not going to just change your life, but the world. So the point is, learn about this stuff now, because I think this is the second inning. I think we're going to go much, much higher. We got an announcement from PayPal just a couple of weeks ago. Jack Dorsey, Square Inc., the founder and creator of Twitter, they're all in cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. So the time to learn about it is now, before the masses get in. Anyways, click the links up here or down here. There's buttons everywhere. Enter the promo code SAVE100 at BitcoinRich.com. You'll immediately get in. It's a one-time fee. You'll learn all the fundamentals, intermediate topics at the largest blockchain school in the world. That's BitcoinRich.com, because you need to think and grow. BitcoinRich.com. Want to see you there. God bless. And you can start by just clicking the registration link and getting in, so you can put your pedal to the metal in this radical new tech.